I'm probably going to chop these pictures down to like a third, maybe even a quarter of these, and I'm just going to take the best ones. But since I'm trying to sell it like without the buyers even going in and bugging these people, and it's such a big grand house, there's so much to show. I'm trying, there's 100 and some odd pictures here, but they're in a good order. They show all the features nicely. They flow. A couple of these hallway shots are dope, like that one. It's just a hallway shot, but I was proud of that shot. So I always like to start with, so if we go back here, actually I'll just show, this would be good for the camera. So whenever you're showing a house, and this is true if you're selling a retail or wholesale, whatever, doesn't matter, you've got your money shots. So your first 6, 7 shots, that's gonna be your like quick clicks. Like a lot of people are gonna go in there, just gonna do a few clicks, and if you don't capture their attention in the first 6 or 7 pictures, they're done. They're bouncing out of the email, they're bouncing out of the pictures, whatever. When they see these money shots, it's like, whoa. You keep clicking. So I go right through the money shots, so I'm into the match. So what I use for the money shots in this case, like I've got some drone stuff because it's a big old custom house, mountain views, the pool, all that stuff's obviously really nice. But then you get into, once I get through these money shots, I take them back to the front of the house, so you hear the garage, and I just kind of like walk them back through the house. So it's like, all right, I showed you the money stuff, now let's go back to the front. Let's just kind of do a quick walkthrough of the house. So now it's like the entryway, a couple shots of the entryway, I turn around, what do I see? I see this room. Now obviously a house like this is gonna have way more picture. Your typical 1,500 square foot house or whatever is not gonna have near as many pictures. But on a wholesale deal, a lot of pictures, sell the property. Can't show it 50 times. So these pictures got to do the job for you. These are good. All right. Seller's like, why do you want to get pictures of the house? What I like to tell them is like, so if I haven't seen the house and I work the deal over the phone, then it's like, hey, I just need to get see the house real quick, right? And it's not that big of a deal, I don't even bring out pictures. If I'm in the house, or once I get in the house, in the case of if I had, set up the appointment, once I'm in the house, it's like, hey, do you mind if I just take some pictures real quick? That way I don't have to come back and bother you before we close escrow on the house, but that way if I need to look at anything or if I want to do some pre-planning, paint, anything with my contractor, flooring, whatever, that way I don't have to bother you. I can just refer back to the pictures. And they're like, oh, no, go ahead. And then I'm like, okay, cool. Do you mind if I turn on and off lights and open the windows and stuff as I take pictures? I'll leave everything exactly as I left it, right as I go through each room. And they're like, no, go ahead, Josh, do your thing. And then that way it's really important too, to try to get the best lighting possible. Like you're not gonna be able to tidy up the whole house. Obviously, if you have an empty house, you're gonna sweep crap into the closet, make the pictures look a little better, right? When the person's there, you're pretty much gonna use the house is gonna sit the way it's gonna sit, but you can still turn on lights, open windows, stuff like that. Usually they don't care at all. They're like, no, go ahead, do your thing, And so I'll do that and take an extra minute, try to get the best pictures possible. And look, the reality of it is these are what's gonna sell the house.